That's the scene for the Suns. An offensive force. Devin Booker leading the way for his club as they ramp up for the raucous crowd at the Target Center. Suns, T-Wolves, up next on 2K Sports. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Hey, Allie.
Rudy Gobert has had his skeptics. He said, quote, "No one ever thought I could be an NBA player or one of the leaders on my team. It's the story of my life and something that I embrace. The better you get, the more people talk, so I take every criticism as a compliment. Either way, you cannot let it affect you." Brian?
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Darius Bazley is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Mike Conley out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Rivers in at the small forward position. Now here's Conley. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rivers. No good. A bit long that time. Now here's Durant. Here's Bazley. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Talk about style points. I think the fans will remember that one.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Here's Rivers, guarded by Durant, to the middle. Towns gets the bucket.
Well, that time Towns showing you that he has the physicality to beat the contact. The defense has to do a lot more than that to stop him.
Now here's Paul. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Pass to Ayton. The 3 is up. And he buries his first look.
Boy, Durant did a nice job. Created space for that shot.
Paul against Conley. Outside Edwards. Here's Rivers. From deep three-point range. They grab their own miss. It's deflected. And the basket by Gobert. Now Paul, checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, Booker finds Durant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Free throws good from Durant. And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
4 on the clock. Here's Rivers. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. To the inside, Baisley. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, what a pass. X-ray vision, leadership skills. CP3, a surefire first ballot Hall of Famer.
The Timberwolves trail. Conley passes to Towns. Outside Edwards. Lets it fly. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
Puts up a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Inside. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots. Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, B.A., it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. But the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
Now here's Paul. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Booker. 4 on the clock. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Conley. Ooh, Paul with the block.
Chris Paul, such an outstanding defensive player, and his teammates appreciate that he gets steals, but he also can occasionally get a block shot, too.
Good shot, gone bad. Got to finish there.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Rivers. The ball's knocked loose. And here's Ayton. Sinks that one from the post. Ayton's got 5.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Here's Conley. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Outside Edwards. Paul against Conley. Pass to Towns. Second chance shot. And Ayton pulls it down.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Booker no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Now Gobert. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
That free throw misses.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
That one's no good.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves game last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Here's Rivers. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Clock at 6. Here's Towns. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And the Suns making a change here. Payne's checked in. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Anderson. Looking to end the drought. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here's Payne. From 17. That shot off the mark. Here's Alexander Walker. And a miss there on the triple. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Payne. Here's Biyombo. Missed inside. The Timberwolves trail. Outside McDaniels. Here's Alexander Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. Lets it fly from 18. Here's Warren. And he throws it down with one hand.
Warren's showing you right there that he's more than willing to get his hands dirty and get to the offensive glass.
So it's Minnesota now. Down low. Here's Reed. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Biyombo. You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
That free throw, no good. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Good on the second one. Payne with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Lee. Outside Payne. Here's Baisley. Anderson covers. 3 on the clock. Baisley misses. Well, the Timberwolves shooting 28% in this first quarter. It's McDaniels on the wing. He's covered by Warren. Here's Noel. Back to Reed. Launches it. Doesn't go that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Right side Payne. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Reed. Minnesota's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Outside Payne. Pass to Lee. And it's rejected. And here's the fast break. McDaniels from long range. It's rebounded by Biyombo. The Suns leading. Here's Baisley. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. To the middle. Here's Lee. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
1:33 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Noel. Outside McDaniels. Left side Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Alexander Walker's got 5.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Payne. Elbow shot. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Here's Noel. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Deflected. They retain possession. McDaniels, that's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Craig is checked in for Baisley. And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 5. Pass to Anderson. And rejected. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Here's McDaniels. And that one's on target from the wing. McDaniels got 6. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Suns ahead. They're up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Here's Paul. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Edwards out there with Mike Conley. And it's Rivers in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Pass to Durant. Ball against Conley. Clock at 4. Booker. Oh, good D by Edwards. The Timberwolves trail. To the inside. Outside Conley. Now here's Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Stolen by Ayton. All alone on the break. Outside Paul. On the wing, Durant. His last outing, he had 20. And down it goes. 2 points.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Well, the Suns shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to Durant. To the paint. Here's Ayton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rudy Gobert picks one up, and when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the league saw a dramatic rise in the number of take fouls to stop the fast break. Clark, was the time right to make a change?
No doubt about it, B.A. Anything that slows down the game in an artificial manner needs to be eliminated from the game. So I think it was overdue, but the fact that they got to this point is good.
Ayton hits them both.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Now here's Edwards. Coming off a 28-point game against the Pistons in Detroit.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
That one drops for him.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
It's Durant with a drive. And Durant with the big finish.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
So it's Minnesota now, coming off a Suns make. Here's Rivers, guarded by Durant. And here's Edwards outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Takes a 13-footer. Paul, shot is off.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And Minnesota has possession. They trail by 7. Gobert finds Conley. Oh, denied by Durant.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's the fast break. 3-pointer. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Paul. Right side Durant. The 3 from Craig. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Craig's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. 6 to shoot. To the wing, right side. From deep, Conley. Another miss by Minnesota. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Ayton. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Knocked loose and stolen by Booker. Craig with it. Towns covering. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Conley. And here's Edwards outside. On target from range. Edwards has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Durant. Outside Booker. Nails it from 3. Booker's got 5 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Pass to Towns. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
From outside, off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist from Edwards.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, they're trying to close this gap. Always a good option to probe the paint and see if you can get an easy one inside.
Now here's Durant. He's got 7. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. Here's Rivers, guarded by Durant. The 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Conley against Paul. That one rolls around and rims out.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Really left him alone that time. And now it's just a 2-point Suns lead.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Now here's Ayton. A 23-point game for him in the win against Denver.
And he also made an impact at the defensive end, blocking 2 shots and contesting others.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Mike Conley. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for the Suns. Payne comes in for Paul.
One shot.
And that one falls for Craig.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And T.J. Warren is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Biyombo, he's checked in for Phoenix. Lee comes in for Craig. Booker against Edwards. Back to Noel. Fires the three. And they'll get another chance. Tries again. They get it back. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league. You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Now here's Booker. He had 16 in the win against Denver. Outside Warren. Back to Booker. Fires it. A good-looking shot from the wing. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Minnesota has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
And they pick up 2.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Towns passes to McDaniels. And he comes up with a bucket. Give him 8. Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And here are the Suns now. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Booker. Back to Payne. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And T.J. Warren is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Alexander Walker. Booker defending. Reed for three, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Payne. Minnesota with a rebound. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
He's off on the first. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Now Payne. Pass to Biyombo. Kicks it out to Warren. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Warren's got his second bucket on the night.
Now shooting the 3-ball at almost a 60% clip. They've been blazing this second quarter.
McDaniels inside. He's covered by Warren. Pass to Reed. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Biyombo. Biyombo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Booker goes in. Can't cash it in from close range. Minnesota's gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The first free throw is good. Anderson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Baisley, he's checked in for the Suns. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Phoenix has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Pass to Lee. Warren against McDaniels. And it's Warren missing. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. From behind the arc. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted. Here's
Lee. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Pass to Warren. Now here's Biyombo. Reed defending. Lee misses.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good. The Suns leading. Here's Baisley. Alexander Walker grabs the board. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And here's Payne. 1:27 left in the second. Pass to Lee. Here's Baisley. And he makes it on the layup. Baisley's got 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside McDaniels. Here's Noel. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Alexander Walker. Another miss by Minnesota. Phoenix has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game. There's 39 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Baisley. The shot no good. Nice D from Anderson. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Alexander Walker. Hey, Warren with the nice defensive effort.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Pass to Lee. Beyond the arc. Here's Baisley. Outside Payne. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Suns on top, leading by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. I mean, between your planes, the hotels, the buses, it's a grind. It can zap your energy level. But right now, they look like a fresher team. And we'll see if they hit the wall in the second half.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game can easily come down to shot selection and how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Darius Baisley, and it's Ayton in at the 5. That's good from Paul.
Chris Paul plays with a competitive fire that is actually infectious. I mean, even in the latter stages of his career, he is still getting it done at a high level.
hits them both. Minnesota shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Pass to Rivers. Edwards for three. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
And so here's Phoenix. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Booker. Pass to Bazley. And here's Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Bazley. Booker for three. The shot comes out. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. And Phoenix shooting 35% so far in this one. Ayton, and it's good for 2.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
That's good from Ayton.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Now here's Conley. Shoots. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
The drive by Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 10-point Phoenix lead.
Paul, so good with the ball. Carves his way inside with such ease and precision. That's what's so marvelous about it.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
Now here's Edwards. He has 6. Pass to Towns. Good on the bucket. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
It's Booker on the wing. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now Ayton unloads. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. Pass to Conley. Now here's Gobert. To the middle. Here's Rivers. And the bucket is good. Rivers has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5. And Gobert with a block. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And Durant with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. And so it's Minnesota with it. 6-point game. Pass to Rivers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Craig is checked in for the Suns. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Outside Durant. Pass to Booker. Outside Paul. Durant with it. Craig passes to Paul. Here's Ayton. Puts it up from 12. That one rolls around and rims out. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Conley. Uses the glass on the layup. Conley's got 7.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Minnesota with the ball. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Inside, Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish. That gives him a double-double in this one.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message.
Well said, because it really could shift momentum here. I mean, the energy you see from the guys on the bench, when they get pumped up like that, I think everybody gets pumped up.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Durant, the pass to Paul. Here's Booker. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside Conley. On the wing, Rivers. Booker defending. Pass to Towns. 4 on the clock. Edwards for 3. They get it back. For the lead, Karl Anthony Towns again. Towns has got 10 points in the quarter.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Outside Edwards. Pass to Rivers. Back to Edwards. Now here's Gobert. To the inside. Towns. Second chance shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And the Suns making a change here. Warren's checked in. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Up top, Ayton. With the second effort. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And they're just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Now here's Edwards. He has 6. Here's Rivers. Second shot opportunity. High post Towns. Goes up again. Can't hit that one. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Outside Booker. Outside Warren. Here's Ayton. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Outside Paul. Edwards against Booker. The kick to Durant for the lead. Rebound Minnesota. McDaniels with it. Warren covering. Oh, denied by Durant. Booker against Edwards. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 9 points.
If there's one guy in the league who's never going to give up on the mid-range shot, it's Booker. If the D gives it to him, he'll take it.
Back to Edwards. Pass to Towns. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Paul passes to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, that's par for Durant. I mean, that's what he gives you, the ability to score at all 3 levels.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside McDaniels. Left side Edwards. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 10.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing. You know, one of the things that sets McDaniels apart is his ability to guard virtually any position on the floor. He creates major matchup problems with that versatility.
Now here's Warren. He's got 5. An open look for Booker. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And Minnesota calls time here. Talking about McDaniels' defense. That's how he got a lot of minutes early in his career.
You know, a lot of guys make their mark defensively early on, which buys them time to develop in other areas. And it's an ideal way for young players to contribute right away. If you're stressing defense, then he's a guy that you want on your team.
Outside Edwards. McDaniels against Warren. Here's Reed, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Minnesota with the ball, trailing by 2, 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards, and he connects with a jumper. Edwards has got 6 here in the quarter. And the Suns shooting around 41% in the third quarter. Anderson against Durant, pass to Payne. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. First free throw is good. on both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Now here's Reed. He's got 6. Outside McDaniels. Over Durant. McDaniels finds Anderson. Clock at 6. Back to Daniels. Shoots over Durant. Phoenix grabs the miss. Durant's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. It's Warren on the wing. They get the rebound. Here's Biyombo. McDaniels with some nice D. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Alexander Walker using his post moves to get the 2 points. Alexander Walker's got his 3rd bucket of the night. There's a minute 40 left in the third. Here's Lee. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 8 points in the quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
1:25 left in the third. Outside McDaniels. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Edwards. Now McDaniels. He's covered by Warren. Anderson passes to McDaniels. Warren with the rebound. Warren's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Suns leading. Outside Payne. Up top Durant. Here's Lee. Pass to Biyombo. 5 on the clock. From the low block. The Suns need to get off a shot. Payne. And they recover it. Some solid defense from Edwards. Minnesota shooting 42% in this third quarter. It's McDaniels on the wing. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Reed. He shoots it. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Down low. Here's Durant. That one is off. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Suns on top. They lead by a bucket. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Mike Conley. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Edwards in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Conley against Paul. The shot by Conley, no good. And the Suns shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Pass to Paul. Here's Baisley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And because of the length and athleticism, Baisley can do a lot out there. He has that switchability on defense. He hits the glass so well, and I like where his offensive game is headed.
And he makes a first. And a luxury for this coaching staff. Grant Baisley is happy playing a primary or secondary role.
And that's not always the case. You know, B.A. sometimes ego can get in the way. But Baisley's just doing what he can to help the team achieve its goals.
Gobert's checked in for Anderson. And so he makes both from the line. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Rivers. Back to Conley. Now Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark from 16 feet. The Suns on offense. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Conley with the ball. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Pass to Lee. Outside Paul. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Edwards. And they're running. He goes up. And Edwards slams it in.
Good gamble that time by Edwards. He, as much as anybody, wants this team to be out in the open floor.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. The outside leaner. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 16th rebound on the night. Ball against Conley. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Well, the Suns shooting only 36% so far in this game. To the inside. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Suns lead by 3.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Back to Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Paul against Conley. That's good from Paul. On the assist by Booker. Booker's got 4 assists in the game.
Paul's got a really nice touch from the interior, and, you know, he likes to get in there and mix it up with the big guys any chance he gets.
Conley passes to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Here's Rivers. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, a smart, savvy, talented vet like Austin Rivers is a real get for any team. I mean, he knows how to make the most of his minutes. He accepts and understands his role, and he really just focuses on delivering for his team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Where do you think Austin Rivers developed that selflessness, Clark?
Well, I think it starts with the DNA. I mean, his dad, Doc Rivers, was a selfless, outstanding player and one of the outstanding coaches in the game today, so that's part of it. But he's also had experience playing on different teams, sitting on different benches. I think you get to realize what your strengths and weaknesses are and how you can add value to a team.
The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Right side, Booker. Here's Lee. Back to Booker. Over Edwards. Booker no good. And for Minnesota, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
The Suns making a switch here. Warren's checked in. Booker attacking. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his fourth assist in this one. And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Here's Rivers. Edwards finds Conley. Gobert with it. Is covered by Ayton. And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
Incredible balance on that take. You got to respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. So it's Phoenix now. Now Paul. Right side Booker. Gobert against Ayton. Back to Booker. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Phoenix calls timeout. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
They need to rethink their approach defensively. He's shown no signs of stopping.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. It's been a battle, and this is a brief chance for everyone to just regroup, collect themselves. He told them, quote, your efforts have been great so far, but this game could come down to one big play, one big shot. We can't let our guards down for 1 second.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Conley passes to Gobert. Edwards with it, now guarded by Ayton, and is blocked. They get it back. Left side, Edwards. The kick out to Conley to take the lead. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. It's Booker on the wing. Outside Paul. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Edwards. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's Rivers. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Phoenix is shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. Outside Paul. There's the 3. Paul with another miss.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Gobert. Another miss by Minnesota. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Baisley, defended by Gobert. To the middle. Here's Booker, and Booker with the jam.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Pass to Rivers. The kick out to Edwards. It's stolen by Warren. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Booker. Rebound Minnesota. Fast break Minnesota. Now Conley. All alone. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
And Phoenix has possession after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Paul passes to Warren. 6 to shoot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Mike Conley.
Way back in the 2020 NBA bubble, seems like that was years ago, T.J. Warren was unstoppable. Averaged nearly 27 points and 6 boards in those 10 games he played in the bubble.
He drops a first. Well, following the bubble, Warren missed nearly 2 full seasons of play.
Yeah, really a shame, B.A., because he was on a trajectory as a scorer that had him approaching elite status. But he was kept out back-to-back seasons with consecutive stress fractures in his left foot. But through hard work, Warren has recovered, and I hope he can regain the form he showed in 2020.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Edwards. Inside. Gobert inside. He's against Ayton from the right block. And Ayton pulls it down. And stolen by Gobert. Second chance effort. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Paul, he's checked in for Warren.
What's up?
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And here are the Suns now. And here's Paul. Pass to Durant for 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Here's Rivers. And here's Edwards outside. Back to Rivers. Pass to Edwards. Fires for 3. Sinks it from distance. Edwards has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Giving up second chance buckets, a huge issue for this team.
Boy, they're getting caught spectating. You can't be a watcher out there that letting rebounds slip away. Everybody's got to get in there and fight for the ball.
Now here's Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Booker finds Durant. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Minnesota.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Now here's Booker. Ayton inside, defended by Gobert. And Ayton gets it to go.
Wow, we've seen Ayton step up in big moments, in big games, and deliver.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Edwards with it. Durant covering. Shot is good by Edwards.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Ayton. Outside Paul. Outside for Booker. From deep. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 6th assist of the night.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Towns with the ball. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Booker with it. 1:35 left to play in the 4th. Outside Paul. Stolen by Conley. Pass to Edwards. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Bazley. Bazley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Paul against Conley. Here's Bazley. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Kevin Durant.
And Cat is who this team trusts in important stretches of the game. Now's his time to shine.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Up top, Booker, guarded by Edwards. Booker, pass to Durant. Good D by Gobert.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Pass to Conley. 36 seconds left in the final quarter. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Booker. Minnesota with a rebound. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Phoenix calls timeout. They're losing by 8. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
There's 18 seconds left in the 4th. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Where was the perimeter D on that one? You have to guard against all possibilities.
And now we've got an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Pass to Durant, up and over Conley. McDaniels with the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 8. 3 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Here's Shamet. No good. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We could see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.